Hello students, hope all of you are fine. Today I am going to start the topic cell, its internal resistance and combination of cells. Cell, it is a device which converts chemical energy into electric energy. It consists of electrodes, electrolyte contained in some container. So the internal resistance of cell, it is the resistance offered by the material of the cell to the flow of electric current. It depends upon the concentration of the electrolyte, the temperature of the electrolyte, nature of the electrolyte, and also it depends upon the separation between the electrodes. Also, this internal resistance depends upon the portion of the electrodes immersed inside the electrolyte. Now we talk about EMF and potential difference of a cell. Let there be some cell of internal resistance R and let E be the EMF of the cell. This cell is connected to some external resistor R. Now EMF means electromotive force. In reality it is not force, but EMF, it is responsible for movement of charge in a closed circuit. So the work done in moving a unit charge in a closed circuit is known as EMF of the cell. Now if I is the current due to this cell, then if this point is A and this point is B, then you can write the potential difference across this resistor V is equal to IR. Or we can say that the EMF of this cell is equal to the work done in moving a positive charge from A to B against this external resistor of resistance R, and in moving from B to A against this internal resistance R. So we can write E is equal to V plus V dash, where this V is equal to IR and V dash is equal to I into R. So we can write this E is equal to IR plus I into R. So that is equal to I into R plus R. So this is the relation between EMF, current, external resistance and the internal resistance of the cell. We can also write expression for this R from, let this be number 1, and we can write 1 implies E is equal to V plus V over R into R, because V is equal to IR, so I is equal to V by R. Or we can write E minus V is equal to V over R into R. And this implies R is equal to E minus V over V into R. So this is expression for this internal resistance in terms of EMF and potential difference. Now that can be written as R is equal to E over V minus 1 into R. Actually the basic difference between the potential difference and EMF of a cell is, EMF is the difference in potential of its terminals when it is in open circuit, and when we are drawing current from the cell, then difference in potential of its terminals is known as potential difference. So when current is drawn from the cell, potential difference is less than the EMF, and when cell is charged, in that case potential difference is greater than the EMF of the cell. So it's not that potential difference is always less than EMF, it can be less than or greater than. And cells which can be recharged, they are known as secondary cells, and those cells which cannot be recharged, they are known as primary cells. So this is about the EMF, terminal potential difference, and internal resistance of a cell. Now next we discuss combination of cells. When we combine number of cells, it constitutes a battery. Battery consists of two or more than two cells. So this is symbol for a cell, and when there are large number of cells or two or more than two cells, then if there are two cells, then it constitutes a battery. Now let us discuss the combination of cells. So cells can be connected in series or in parallel. So we discuss the combination of two cells. So first, series combination. Let there be two cells of EMF E1, E2, internal resistance R1, R2, which are connected in series. So these are the two cells. So we say that cells are connected in series if negative terminal of one cell is connected to positive of other, and so on. So let this point be A, this is B, and let this point be C. Let I be the current due to combination of these cells, then we can write potential difference between A and B. Let the potential difference between A and B be V, so we can write, or this is equal to VA minus VV, we can write equal to E1 minus I into R1. Similarly, we can write potential difference between B and C. VB minus VC is equal to E2 minus IR2. So if I add 1 and 2, 1 plus 2 implies VA minus VC is equal to E1 plus E2 minus I into R1 plus R2. Now if this is the equivalent let this is the equivalent EMF and this is the equivalent resistance. This combination results in a battery having EMF E equivalent and internal resistance R equivalent. So, and the potential difference between A and C is VA minus VC. So we can compare this third with comparing third with VA minus VC is equal to E equivalent minus I into R equivalent. We can write the equivalent EMF is equal to E1 plus E2 and the equivalent internal resistance R1 plus R2. So this is for combination of two cells in series. So when we are having large number of cells, for example in case of n cells of different EMF and internal resistance, we can write for n cells E equivalent is equal to E1 plus E2 plus so on up to En, and the equivalent internal resistance is equal to R1 plus R2 plus so on up to Rn. If all these cells are of equal EMF, then this will be equal to Ne and this is equal to Nr. So when we need large voltage, we have to connect these cells in series. Now next we will discuss the parallel combination. Here I want to mention, if cells are connected like this, let its EMF is E1 and its EMF is E2, and let E1 is greater than E2, then in that case again these cells are in series and the net EMF will be equal to E equivalent in this case is equal to E1 minus E2. But R equivalent in this case again will be R1 plus R2. If R1 with its internal resistance and R2 its internal resistance, then R equivalent is equal to R1 plus R2. Because here like polarities are connected with each other. Again I will take the example of two cells. Let there is one cell of EMF E1 internal resistance R1 and other cell of EMF E2 and internal resistance R2. These are connected in parallel. At this point VA, this point is V1, this is V2 and this point is C. Now since the cells are connected in parallel, so potential difference across both of them will be same. So let I1 be the current given by this cell and I2 be the current given by this cell. So that this is I1 plus I2 is equal to I. So again we have to find the equivalent EMF and equivalent resistance. So for cell of EMF E1 we can write, let V be the potential difference between this point V1 and V2. So we can write V is equal to VV1 minus VV2, that is equal to E1 minus I1 R1. Or we can write I1 is equal to, from here I1 R1 is equal to E1 minus V, or I1 is equal to E1 minus V over R. Let this be number 1. Similarly, for cell of EMF E2, again the potential difference between this and this point is V. So we can write V is equal to VV1 minus VV2, that is equal to E2 minus I2 R2. So again this implies I2 is equal to E2 minus V over R2. Again we have to find the equivalent EMF. So let it represent the equivalent EMF and this represent equivalent internal resistance. This point is A and this point is C. So we will add this 1 and 2. So 1 plus 2 implies I is equal to I1 plus I2 and that is equal to E1 minus V over R1 plus E2 minus V over R2. We can write it as E1 over R1 plus E2 by R2 minus V 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2. Now we have to write it in terms of V is equal to E minus IR. So we can write, I am taking this term toward left hand side. This implies V into R1 plus R2 over R1 R2 is equal to E1 over R1 plus E2 over R2 minus I, or we can write V is equal to E1 R2 plus E2 R1 over R1 plus R2 minus I into R1 R2 over R1 plus R2. Now if I give it number 3, so comparing 3 with V is equal to E equivalent minus I into R equivalent. We can write the equivalent EMF E1 R2 plus E2 R1 over R1 plus R2, and the equivalent internal resistance is equal to R1 R2 over R1 plus R2, and you can see here R1 R2 they are connected in parallel. So this is the equivalent internal resistance. So in case of parallel combination of two cells, this is the equivalent EMF and this is the equivalent internal resistance. In general, we can write it as E equivalent over R equivalent is equal to E1 over R1 plus E2 by R2, and 1 over R equivalent is equal to 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2. So this is about equivalent EMF and equivalent internal resistance when two cells of different EMF and internal resistance are connected in parallel. So we can generalize this result for n cells of different EMF and internal resistance. So for n cells, we can write E1 over R1 plus E2 over R2 plus so on. Not written left hand side. E equivalent over R equivalent is equal to E1 over R1 plus E2 over R2 plus so on up to the nth term En over Rn, and here 1 over R equivalent is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus so on up to 1 over Rn. So this is for n cells of different EMF and different internal resistance. So we can find the equivalent EMF of n cells of same EMF when they are connected in series or in parallel. So this is about the cell, its internal resistance, terminal potential difference and EMF, and then their combination. So today I will stop here. I wish that you stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you.